Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kashonda Payne, and I am so glad to be here today. And I will be telling everyone about the day leading to the birth of my daughter, Taylor Dugal. It all began on a beautiful Wednesday morning in June of 2010. I was in my 8th month of pregnancy, which was with my first child. When I woke that morning, I was experiencing a few or minor back and lower abdomen pain. But because I had a weekly appointment scheduled for later that afternoon, I did not make a big deal or thought too much about it to contact my OBGYN. So with time passing by, I got dressed and began my day. And since I was so close to my due date, I made sure I traveled with someone. So normally it was my cousin Chantel that was always with me. So we went downtown, enjoyed breakfast, and after breakfast we went and ran a few errands, paid a few bills, and so after doing that we had some time to kill. So we decided to go downtown and walk through the downtown streets and browse the stores, do a little bit of window shopping. So of course that was fun. What female doesn't love shopping, or window shopping should I say. And so like I said, after everything was done, we killed time. It came close to my appointment time, which was about 4 o'clock. So we drove over to the doctor's office where I met my mom and my mother-in-law, who made sure they were always there with me at those appointments, since my boyfriend at the time, he was serving in the United States Air Force, and he was doing a tour of duty at in Afghanistan for 4 months. So unfortunately he wasn't able to make all the appointments, but thankful for his family. His mom was there on his behalf. So we arrived to the doctor's office, and we were patiently waiting until they called my name. And when my name was called, everyone gathered and we went back in the room. The doctor did his examination, and after the examination, he went through and explained to me what was going on and what was happening, and pretty much everything concluded that the baby was going to come early. So with that being said, we left the office, and my mom and my cousin and I, we went to Walmart to pick up a few things just so that I would be ready and have my bags packed just in case I had to make a quick visit to the doctor or the emergency room. So on my way home, we decided to stop over to my grandmother's house. We joked around, hanged out for a little while, and after leaving my grandmother's house, I went over to my aunt's house, who lived directly across the road from where I live. So at my aunt's house, I sat down and joked around some more. We are a very close family. And like I said, I sat down, joked around, and we ate a nice sized plate of eggs and rice, which is a down south favorite. And I also enjoyed a glass of orange Kool-Aid. Yes, orange Kool-Aid. And so sat down, enjoyed the meal, and noticed it was getting kind of late, and so I decided it was time for me to trot across the road and go home. And with that happening, or in the process of me getting ready to go home so that I can get ready to go to bed, I noticed that the pain came back. So like I said, I took my shower, got prepared to bed, and tried to go lay down and just relax for a while. And I noticed that the pain were coming a little faster. So I called my mom, who was in the next room. Hey mom, I'm experiencing some pain. So her being the mom, the lovely mom that she is, she came over, rubbed my belly to make sure that I was okay. So we tried, laid back down once again, and realized, yep, just wasn't working. So I decided to call my doctor. Unfortunately, he was not on call, so I had to speak with the on-call physician, who reviewed my file and saw that I was in the office earlier that day. And so he told me to just relax and try to get some rest and stay off my feet as much as possible. So I took his advice and went lay back in the bed and tried to doze off to sleep. And once again, the pain came a little stronger. And By that point, it was no longer bearable. So I contacted the doctor, the on-call physician, once again, let them know, hey, I can't deal with this pain anymore. Meet me to the hospital. So as I was in the process of getting ready, getting dressed to head out to the hospital, like I said, the pain was steadily coming and they were coming faster. So, of course, my mom, being excited and nervous and all caught up in her emotions at the time, she was in the house and I'm demanding, I'm yelling, hey, let's go, I'm in pain. So I left her in the house, still trying to find something to wear, calling myself, walking to the car, and hopefully she decided to follow. And as I was walking or preparing to walk down the step, I felt a sharp pain. And fortunately, by that time, all of my family had already gathered over to the house, and one of my aunts, she was walking behind me. And when I told her what I was experiencing, she quickly grabbed me and toted me back inside the house so they could see what was wrong. And of all things, a few moments later, my daughter was born. Everything happened so fast. It was I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. My mom was panicking. My mother-in-law, she had already made her way there. It was just, it was a crazy experience, but yet a memorable experience. And at this time, I'm just grateful and thankful for having my daughter in my life and all the joy that she has brought to me. And I do have a picture of her. We were at Chuck E. Cheese. She was about or nearly 7 months old, and we were just chilling at Chuck E. Cheese. I think we went to maybe for a birthday party, but however, we were at Chuck E. Cheese, and like I said, this is a older picture of her. And like I said, she has just brought so much joy into my life, and I'm grateful and thankful for God for just blessing me with her. And at this moment, I would like to thank you guys for just allowing me an opportunity to tell you about the day leading to the birth of my daughter. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask, please feel free to do so. Okay, well, with no one having any questions, I would once again like to thank you for just allowing me the opportunity to stand before you and tell you guys about the experience of my tell you guys about the day leading to the birth of my daughter. And I do thank you once again, and I wish you the best.